Hi, friends. Yesterday we were in the garden outside the church. Today should be pretty obvious. This is where we started on Monday, but in a slightly different place. Today is Easter morning. Later today we are going to have quite a celebration. It is a day for being so happy that Jesus is alive. But in the morning, we're still a little confused. So today we're going to read the story about the empty tomb and about the first preachers of Jesus' resurrection. The women at the tomb from Growing in God's Love. Jesus had been dead for more than a day. Early on the morning of the third day, Mary Magdalene, Joanna, Mary, the mother of James, and other women who loved Jesus went to the tomb where he had been taken. They walked sadly and quietly, carrying sweet-smelling spices to place on his body. When they got to the tomb, they were surprised. The stone was rolled away from the cave opening. They looked in, but Jesus was not there. The women were confused and scared. Who had moved the body? Suddenly, two men in shiny white clothes stood next to them. Afraid, the women turned away. The men said, "This is where the dead are kept. Jesus is not here. He has been raised to life. Remember what he said when you were with him in Galilee. He said that the one sent from God will be taken by those who don't believe in him. This one will be killed, but on the third day, this one from God will rise to life again." The women remembered that Jesus had told them these things. They ran back to the disciples, eager to tell them the good news. "Jesus is alive," they shouted. But the disciples didn't believe Mary. They didn't believe Joanna. They didn't believe Mary of Magdala. They didn't believe any of the women. But Peter wasn't sure. He ran to the tomb. When he got there, he looked inside. This time, the two men in shining white clothes were not there. Peter saw only the cloth that had covered Jesus, but no body. He walked away, wondering if it could be true. Was Jesus really alive?